I ran into a friend of mine, an old friend of mine in the city, and as we're talking, like, yo, what's up? How's everything going? How's everything going with you? And it's crazy. We both used to rent. We both actually used to not even rent, not even be able to afford anything. And yet, and still, 20 years later, that person is still in the same situation that they were in. Same troubles with the law. Same, just like, no growth mode in life other than staying the same. And I got to thinking as I'm talking to him, telling him, like, yo, E, listen, bro, I completely flipped it. I completely changed the game, right? The number one thing for me was to stop hanging around the same crowd, because the way I am is I'll drown with you. If you're going down the wrong way, I'm going to go down the wrong way with you. And to me, that just got to the point where it wasn't worth it anymore. It just didn't make sense for me to keep doing the same thing. Plus, when my son was born, I just said to myself, listen, the circle I'm around, the people I'm around, I love them, but it's just not going to get me to the next level. It's not going to get me to the point where I could be somewhat proud of my accomplishments. I can completely change the way I function in society, my goals, my ambitions. And I think that what I learned is you really have to change your circle. You have to change your circle, because it's like you are the 5 people you hang around most. If you show me your 5 friends, I'll know a lot of your character, is what I heard the quote say to me. And what I'm realizing is it's definitely hard to do. Like, what are you going to cut off all your friends? Like, that's absolute nonsense. But that's what I had to do at some point. It's just like a caterpillar to turn into a butterfly absolutely has to, like, go through this metamorphosis, right? It has to go through that time by itself. Just like a 40-year-old eagle has to go into the mountains and break its beak on the rock and clip all its talons and all these things. It's the same for people. Like, we are part of nature. And if you stay in the same circles of people that aren't trying to get ahead or move forward or become better or all these other things, then guess what you're going to do? You're going to stay the same. And I got to the point where that to me was scary. I was like, man, I don't want to live this life. I don't want to be constantly fighting and, stealing and selling stuff that I shouldn't be doing, and just all these things, because it's like it's a lifestyle where you're constantly looking over your back, you're constantly looking over your shoulders. And for you to change and for you to get out of that mindset, you have to change. And E looked at me and he was like, yo, I'm not changing for no one. I ain't changing for no one. And that's why him and I live different lives. So if you think that you want to get ahead in life, you might have to change, okay? Every character, everything that you're being comes with a certain lifestyle, right? Comes with a certain dress code, comes with certain opportunities. And if you decide to change and grow and get ahead in life, you have to be able to say to yourself, okay, I'm going to change so I can get different opportunities.